This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Apple Valley hosts Sultana in a rematch between the first-place Sun Devils and upstart Sultans. Apple Valley won this 10-6 slugfest that provides ample highlights of both teams' impact players. Sultana starter Nico Torres works out of a bases-loaded jam in the first. Eric Logston leads off the game with the first of Apple Valley's 12 hits. The junior co-captain pulls the double to right. First of 2 hits this game for Eric Logston. He is a .327 hitter on the year, and he leads the team in runs scored. 2 hitters later, with the bases loaded, Nico Torres records his first of 4 strikeouts. Devin Doyle lines out to shortstop Saul Mejia, and Nick Torres is out of the inning. Apple Valley starter Jesse Mauricio also has to work out of a first-inning jam. Isaiah Crow rips a single up the middle, sending Caillou Estrada to second with 2 outs. Jesse Mauricio snags the line drive off the bat of Cole McCoy Sharp, and the first inning ends with neither team scoring. That changes in a big way in the second. Eric Logston's second straight double scores Ryan Martinez, and Apple Valley is on the board. Brandon Gill is given the green light on a 3-0 count and follows with the 2-run single that makes it 3-0 Sun Devils. Brandon Gill, the strapping sophomore, leads Apple Valley hitters in runs driven in, these 2 giving him 14 on the year. Josiah Zamora goes deep on the first pitch he sees, staying back on the hanging curve and driving it over the center field fence to make it 5-0. The 6'3 junior sports a .421 batting average. Josiah Zamora, one of 4 Apple Valley hitters with 2 RBIs this game. Sultana responds immediately and with a vengeance, scoring 5 runs in the third. Isaiah Crow launches his first home run. This is his 3rd game a Sultan after the 30-day transfer sit-out. The junior catcher's 3-run shot injects new life into the Sultans. 2 hitters later, R.J. Torres drives it over the center fielder's outstretched reach. Isaiah Crow scores, followed by Saul Mejia. Sultana has tied the score at 5 and chased the Sun Devils starter. R.J. Torres joins Caillou Estrada and Isaiah Crow with 2 hits this game. They collect 6 of the 7 hits off Sun Devils pitching. 1 inning later, Isaiah Crow gives Sultana their only lead of the game, driving in Alex Gomez with the sacrifice fly. Energized with new life, Sultana's freshman starter shuts down the visitors in the 4th. The strikeout here, Nico Torres will work 5 innings, striking out 4, walking 3, and having given up 7 runs. The visitors regain the lead with 2 runs in the 6th, and the 2 runs coming on Devin Doyle's first home run of the year. The senior co-captain, shown here, getting his base hit that sends John Lloyd to 3rd, setting the plate for Apple Valley's 3-run 7th. Ryan Martinez 2-run single through the infield makes it 9-6. John Lloyd, then Devin Doyle scoring. Ryan Martinez, a Sun Devil sophomore. Josiah Zamora is brought on to close it out. The Sun Devils junior shuts out the Sultans in the 6th and 7th to earn the win and secure Apple Valley's lead atop the Mojave River League standings. One key to beating Sultana, keeping runners off base when Caillou Estrada comes to the plate. The Sultans junior leads the Mojave River League in runs driven in with 27. Caillou Estrada hit safely twice in the loss to the Sun Devils, neither time with runners on base. Caio Estrada is hitting .421. His slugging percentage, .729. 10 of his 26 hits are of the extra base variety. This base hit off Hesperia Christian ace Cody New, driving Alex Gomez to third. Alex Gomez is the leading hitter in the Mojave River League. The Sultan freshman is hitting an even .500, 30 hits in 60 official at-bats. Oak Hills beats Apple Valley 3-2 to climb back into first place in the Mojave River League, tied as it is with the Sun Devils. Aiden Caporal drives in Fernando Justo in the top of the 7th with what proves to be the game-winning run. The Bulldogs had taken a 2-0 lead in the 4th, capitalizing on aggressive base running and Sun Devils miscues. Jordan Dominguez steals second. When Sun Devils coach Jeff Bauer brings in Bo Lloyd, Jordan Dominguez steals third on the freshman's first pitch. The senior speedster scores the game's first run on a pitch that goes to the backstop. Oak Hill's second run scores on a pitch that bounces in the dirt and off the catcher on a swinging strike 3. 2-0 Bulldogs in the 4th. The Bulldogs take advantage of another defensive error that leads to the decisive run. Aiden Caporal at the plate. The throwing error enables Fernando Justo to advance to second. Fernando Justo, a Bulldogs senior. Aiden Caporal's base hit up the middle sends Fernando Justo in with the run that gives Oak Hills a 2-run lead. Aiden Caporal, a Bulldogs junior. Sophomore Tyler Martinez followed with a base hit when the wind-blown pop-up drops, sending Aiden Caporal to third with 1 out. An outstanding defensive play cuts short the Oak Hills rally. John Lloyd's throw to the plate nails the Bulldogs base runner who had tagged up at third. John Lloyd, the junior center fielder. The Sun Devils head into the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 2, 3-1, fired up, and with a full head of steam. Sophomore Luis Lechuga beats out the infield hit when the shortstop double clutches and the high throw throws the first baseman off the bag. Angelo Rizzo comes on in relief. The 6'2" sophomore strikes out the first hitter he faces for the second out of the inning. After Angelo Rizzo walks a hitter, Bulldogs coach Sean Sears brings on Austin Allen, another sophomore. Ryan Martinez drives the base hit through the right side. Luis Lechuga scores from second, and the Sun Devils are within 1. Ryan Martinez, a Sun Devils sophomore. This brings up Apple Valley's top hitter and run producer, yet another sophomore, Brandon Gill, tying run on second, winning run on first. Brandon Gill drives the 1-2 pitch deep down the right field line. If fair, it's a walk-off win for the Sun Devils. The strong winds blow it just foul. Austin Allen resets and gets Brandon Gill to chase the breaking pitch in the dirt. The throw to first, and Oak Hills is back in first in the MRL, tied with Apple Valley.
Riley, how important was his winning at Apple Valley?
This one was huge for us. Makes the type of first in the league. I was just trying to tell all the guys to stay relaxed, and just do us, what we've been doing, so, yeah.
Congratulations on this one. Thanks for these comments.
Thank you.
With MRL teams midway through their league schedule, here are additional highlights from the Oak Hills game at Apple Valley. Winning pitcher Sebastian Sanchez, 6 strikeouts through 6 innings. The 5'10" senior has an .086 earned run average and leads his team in innings pitched, 26 strikeouts in 24 innings. Austin Allen has 19 strikeouts in 18 innings pitched. The 6-foot sophomore earned the save in this win. Bulldogs catcher Leland Riley throws out the only Sun Devil attempting to steal a base this day. Leland Riley, 6'2", 220, a senior. Strong, steady winds a factor in this game. The first 2 balls Leland Riley hit would have gone out were winds not blowing in. Sun Devils left fielder Evan Walker the acrobatic catch at the warning track on this deep drive. Sun Devils center fielder John Lloyd's excellent throw to the plate results in the 8-2 double play, ending Oak Hill's 7th inning rally. 2 Apple Valley hitters combined for 4 of the Sun Devils' 5 hits this day. Leadoff hitter Eric Logston's deep drive to right off the fence, one of his 2 hits. Eric Logston, a junior, 5th double on the year for the .345 hitter. Brandon Gill, 2 hits. The 6'4", 220-pound sophomore is hitting an even 400 on the season. Mojave River League teams are at the midway mark of their 2022 league campaign, 8 games in of their 15-game slate against MRL opponents. Friday's game at Oak Hills, the final time the Sun Devils and Bulldogs square off. Serrano's David O'Neill continues to lead Mojave River League hitters with an even .500 batting average. Versatile senior was the MRL All-League catcher last season. This year, David O'Neill leads his team in runs driven in. Serrano's victory over Hesperia elevates the Diamondbacks into that first-place tie atop the Mojave River League standings. Aiden Taylor, a 3-hitter in the 7-0 blanking of the Scorpions. Sultana wins 10-8 at Burroughs. A Sultan 6-run 6th makes the difference. 6 Sultans with RBIs. Jeffrey Dominguez, 3 hits. 3 teams now share first place. Bulldogs, Sun Devils, and Diamondbacks all at 6-2. Oak Hills and Apple Valley, their Friday rematch at Oak Hills. Desert Sky League, Silverado's Ian Wilson no hits. Granite Hills, the senior right-hander strikes out 12 and walks but 1, facing only 2 batters over the minimum in the Hawks' 6-0 victory. Ian Wilson also registered 2 RBIs and scores a run. Freshman Uriel Martin, 2 hits and 2 runs driven in. Barstow's Anthony Youngblood, the game-winning RBI in the Aztecs' 2-1 victory over Adelanto. Caden Duffy pitches into the 6th and earns the win. The senior right-hander also drives in a run as the Aztecs edge a half game closer to the idle first place Victor Valley Jackrabbits. Victor Valley returns to DSL action the following week at Barstow. DSL softball. Barstow's 16-6 win over Adelanto solidifies the Lady Aztecs' hold on first place. Freshman Riley Purdy, 4 hits and 4 RBIs. Charlie Peralta, 3 runs driven in. Silverado's Lady Hawks in second. Victor Valley's Lady Jackrabbits idle this week in third. Mojave River League softball, defending champions Oak Hills alone in first. Sultana opens the week scoring 4 in the bottom of the 7th for a walk-off 9-8 win over Apple Valley. Jadalyn Rodriguez drives in Ellen Niles with the game winner. Lady Sun Devils and Lady Scorpions in a tie in third place. This online sports report brought to you by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, home of the Community Table Restaurant, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert, and destination of choice of visitors and travelers to the Victor Valley.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your high desert sports report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of high desert television today. Valu Quality Truck Bodies presents these high-performance flashbacks to this date in high desert Mojave River Valley sports history. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley.
Looking for something to really drive, put a good swing on it, and just missed it. And then he ended up...
Comes with the territory during post-game interview when you deliver the game winner, Victor Valley College's Josh Gooding, the recipient of the spontaneous baptism. Rams freshman and Foothill Conference leading hitter Josh Gooding comes through with the walk-off RBI in the Rams' 8-7 triumph over Barstow College. Gooding's game winner caps a come-from-behind effort for the Rams, who hand the Vikings their 5th consecutive defeat. This, a game with 3 lead changes and a number of outstanding individual performances by hitters on both teams. Rams' Chad Arton, 3 hits on the day. Same for the Vikings' Levi Lawrence. A number of very close plays at second and home, and an abundance of costly miscues by the visiting Vikings, base running and defensively. Hitting hero and leading hitter in the conference, Josh Gooding doubles to left center his first time up, sliding in ahead of the throw, a call Barstow argued, but an accurate call. Levi Lawrence takes the pitch the other way, sending Lucas Crank to second, the sophomore first baseman collecting 3 hits on the day. Cody Mudford follows with the single to center field. Corey Brooks' throw just does beat the runner, and Chad Arton appears to apply the swipe tag, but the umpire makes the safe call. Lucas Crank scores the run, and the Vikings tie the score at 1. Slowing it down from this angle, we cannot tell if the Rams catcher made the tag, the umpire actually in a better position to tell. We can tell you this is not the only call on the bases that Rams coach Irvin Bounds will question, but Bounds is bound to lose this argument and will on each occasion this day. This is the 4th inning. Emmanuel Sanchez follows with the line drive to right, another close play at the plate as Levi Lawrence just does slide in ahead of Fernando Ortega's throw. Barstow College takes the lead 2-1. Irvin Bounds makes the pitching change. Brandon Chambers comes on to strike out Alex Mora to end the inning. At the midway mark of the 4th, Barstow College Vikings 2, Victor Valley College Rams 1. The Rams get a runner on in the bottom of the 4th, but Nick Winkler rings up Fernando Ortega for his only strikeout of the day to end the 4th. Top 5. Brent Schreiner, the Viking at second. Adam Scheck saves a run with the excellent play, diving to his left and throwing out speedy leadoff hitter Kyle Silva. Barstow pushes across their 3rd run on the sacrifice fly by 2-hole hitter Blade Kurlick. 3-1 Vikings. Levi Lawrence drives in Easton Withers on the ground ball through the middle. Center fielder Corey Brooks throws out Lucas Crank on his way into 3rd, The play actually takes the freshman designated hitter out of the game as he injures himself sliding in. Barstow's lead mounts to 4-1 at the midway mark, middle of the 5th. The Rams get one back off Viking starter Nick Winkler in the bottom of the 5th, compliments of the bottom half of the batting order. Josh Rogers drives in Cesar Godinez, another of the close plays at the plate. End of 5, Barstow College still leads 4-2. The Rams are nothing but notorious for scoring a lot of runs in the 6th. Corey Brooks starts things with his 19th stolen base of the season, tops in the Foothill Conference. An intentional walk to Josh Gooding loads the bases. Luis Martinez takes on a full count up, ball 4, and Corey Brooks crosses the plate with the Rams' 3rd run of the day. Victor Valley still trails by 1. 6-hole hitter Cesar Godinez drives it into the alley. Adam Scheck scores and is followed by the sliding Josh Gooding with the go-ahead run. It is 5-4 Rams. Josh Rogers steps in. Rogers homered at Barstow in the Rams' 6-4 win 2 days prior. The drive to left scores Luis Martinez, and Victor Valley College takes a 6-4 lead. Hot hitting Chad Arton greets Vikings reliever Rollin White with the solid single to left, sending Cesar Godinez to second. 2 outs, 4 runs in the 6th. A pickoff attempt behind the lead runner goes all wrong, and Cesar Godinez comes home with the Rams' 5th run of the inning. Heading into the 7th, it is 7-4 Victor Valley College. Barstow College has 1 run in the 7th, threatening to score more. Freshman Tyler Navarrete comes on for the Rams. Levi Lawrence goes with the outside pitch and sends it to left. Navarrete, backing up the throw to the plate, minimizes the damage. The Vikings have closed to within 2. It is 7-5, and the bases are loaded for Cody Mudford. The Vikings freshman draws a full count walk. Kyle Silva comes in, and it is a 1-run ball game, 7-6. Navarrete works out of the bases-loaded jam with another cover version. First baseman Luis Martinez knocks it down and stays with it. Navarrete covering first. At the midway mark of the 7th, the score remains 7-6, Victor Valley College. The Rams get their leadoff hitter aboard to start their half of the 7th, Corey Brooks' 2nd hit of the day. Brooks advances to 3rd on another Vikings miscue, but hitters 2 and 3 do not produce. Cleanup hitter Josh Gooding is intentionally walked, and the base runners are stranded. Still 7-6. Barstow has plenty of battle back left in him. Top 8. RBI leader Bled Kurlix, single to left, drives in his 24th with the tying run Alex Mora, and the Vikings threaten to regain the lead with 2 on, 1 out. An unorthodox double play will be the game changer. Cleanup hitter Easton Withers. Line drive to center fielder Corey Brooks. The throw to the plate. The tag by Chad Arton. The Rams are out of the inning. We have a new ball game 2 hours into this one. 7-7, heading into the bottom of the 8th. Barstow holds their own in what is down to a battle of the bullpens. Enter Rams freshman Jordan Kelly, top 9. Kelly threw 5 innings, the starter 2 days earlier. Another close call on the base paths. Josh Gooding's throw to force the base runner, but no, safe is the call. Does slow motion show the throw beat the runner? Yes, but no matter. 2 on, nobody out, until the base runner on second is picked off in another Vikings blunder. Go-ahead run on third. This is Brett Schreiner, who had homered earlier. Hard grounder to Cesar Godinez. Inning over, still 7-7. Edgar Gallardo leads off the bottom of the ninth, winning run aboard. Corey Brooks bunts Gallardo into scoring position. The Vikings miss the opportunity for the second out when the ground ball is booted. Fourth Barstow error on the day, not the last. Levi Lawrence on the mound. He has done it all and done all that could be asked in 2+ innings. No runs allowed. Inning-ending double play ball? Nope. Bases are loaded, and the Vikings cannot intentionally walk Josh Gooding again. They done that twice earlier today.
Take us through the last at-bat. First pitch?
Yeah, first pitch he threw a off-speed pitch outside, and I figured they were going to give me a heavy dose of off-speed. He couldn't get it over for a strike, so this first pitch is huge, and then he brought another off-speed, and I was just looking for something to really drive, put a good swing on it, and just missed it. He threw another off-speed, and he just left it over the plate, and just tried to put a good swing on it, and lucky enough to get a barrel on it. So
the game-winning walk-off RBI single, Josh Gooding, 8-7 Rams. The Saturday rematch, not a rubber game, but a Rams chance for a series sweep.
Let's put this win in perspective. You guys are still in a position to be in third place. How big is this win?
Yeah, it's huge. As long as we just keep rolling and keep hitting the ball like we have been, we'll be fine. We just need to throw a lot more strikes, and hopefully we can keep it winning or keep it rolling. Yeah.
The Apple Valley Sun Devils are Mojave River League champions. The Sun Devils beat Oak Hills 35-7 to secure sole possession of the MRL crown, displaying as dominant a first half of high school football one could ever hope to witness. Dominance both on offense and defense. Apple Valley receives the opening kickoff and sets off on a sustained drive that consumes practically the entire first quarter. Scrambling quarterback Jaden Denigal crossing the goal line with less than a minute remaining in quarter number 1. On the first play of the second quarter, All-League cornerback Marquise Cato receives the errant pass and converts it into a pick six, punctuating a commanding defensive effort that limited the home team Bulldogs to -7 yards total offense the first half.
You have a flag on the field.
Touchdown number 3 comes midway through quarter number 2. Jaden Denigal's 6-yard scoring strike to wide receiver Ethan Peratt. The Sun Devils spring a surprise on the Bulldogs. Damian Guillen at running back in his first game back from a pulled hamstring. The longest touchdown of the day, 42 yards. And Apple Valley holds a 28-0 lead at the half. Jaden Denigal's 11-yard scoring pass to Michael Wang closes out the scoring, coming in the final 2 minutes of the game. Oak Hills had shut out the Sun Devils the second half up to that point. The Bulldogs put their points on the scoreboard on the Prince Thomas run that topped off the only drive the home team generated into Apple Valley territory. The touchdown comes on the first play of the fourth quarter. The Sun Devils end their COVID-abbreviated Mojave River League campaign undefeated under youthful first-year head coach Kyle Godfrey.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs.
This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.